What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. Want to thank my sponsor, Steel Supplements. Link and discount code down in the description. You also know I'm a Weeble preferred influencer. Use the link in the pinned comment. Deposit any amount of money. They'll give you free stock. But if you just open an account, they'll give you free stock. You have to use the link, though, in the comment. And I got to say, RBT put this up yesterday, and what a conversation piece it is. Let's just think the last 15 years where EA has been and where they could have went, right? Not just overall technology, right? We know consoles have gotten better. We know technology, as far as computing is concerned, have gotten better. But they've went and brought how many community members in? How many console generations pass? How many designers, developers, programmers have came in? And how much of our feedback has stayed the same, to be quite honest with you? And that's what's so telling with this. I mean, if you think about it just from an analytical standpoint, look at where we've came with statistics the last 5 years, how we extrapolate them from the game itself, the physical played game, and into analysis of the game, and how that data could and should have been used this entire time. AWS has been, as I've shown, aligned with the NFL for a very long time to build a better game. But what happens when you don't build a better game? What happens when a community continues to ask over and over and over again for the same things and not receive it? Well, interest falls off. And it's so interesting to me that the search term hits its peak right about 2005, 2006, that initial surge on the next-gen consoles, the loss of the exclusivity agreement, where obviously you didn't have your NFL Fevers, your NFL 2K5s. That was when they had full command of the market. And you can see, sure, there's maybe some peaks as new consoles come out, as new engines come out, more recently as next-gen consoles released, but the fall-off seems to just get harder and faster to where now you're literally looking at half the interest. Half of the interest. Not numbers purchased, but now I think you can really define going back to 2006. If you had that many people interested in the game, you could make an argument that people would be buying a console to play Madden, right? That next-gen Madden trailer that we know now is not even factual. People were buying consoles specifically because they had an interest in NFL football and they wanted to play the NFL game. Now, not only do you not need a console, because Madden has been pushed over to PC, which should have impacted this a little more than it did, in my opinion. Whole new market of gamers, whole new space, much larger space of gamers. But you can see beyond the shadow of a doubt that that interest has weaned so much that even consoles can't save it. Even EA can't save it. Even the EA hype can't help it. It's little chirps up in the radar. You know, when you look at this as a whole, you can't tell me that Madden's been in a good place. When you compare this to the user ratings, you can't tell me Madden's going in a good place. And more importantly, you can't tell me that this is going to turn around anytime soon. Because even when the community gave Madden an opportunity, even when the interest was there, the most telling part of this is all those spikes of interest are met with crashes. Then a little stabilization. Then the peak doesn't get as high as it was before, right? That initial peak going into 2017 on next-gen consoles doesn't equate to the peaks prior. It actually just equates to where they had leveled off in 2014 and 15, which where some people would say were some of the better Maddens. You know, this is a sad state of any game. It's an even sadder state of a game that makes it be the only one that you can buy. And it shows me that EA has been fully aware of this, right? If one YouTuber can go post this and others can talk about it, then EA can certainly figure it out. And it shows me beyond the shadow of a doubt, they know their brand is in trouble. They've known their brand is in trouble, and they've refused to make the proper changes to do anything about it because they're so complacent with where their product is. And in my opinion, they're lazy and dependent on Madden Ultimate Team making small changes to sell their product, or simply just giving their game away and hoping they can earn back microtransactions. Love to know your thoughts on this. Appreciate you checking it out. You know I will be back in the week with more commentary.